All right, buddy. Welcome back to Jobe's Honda and mini bike turbo scooter town. Yeah, got the glasses on, got the heater on. Sorry for the background noise. We're going to break down a little science today because it's clearly working wonderful. I myself had a couple questions, just getting the whole kit together. But the kit is now together, almost 100% plumbed in. And yeah, this is PVC plumbing, drain line plumbing. If there's a question, I've used that PVC for air lines in a shop in the past. Sorry for the... It'll hold lots of pressure. It's not a problem. As long as you glue your joints together well, it's good to go. And I'm going to use really good epoxy on the joints when I get it finished up, so it's going to be good. So, all plumbed into my carburetor. If you guys look back, I'll show you. You can look back on my channel and see the build of the carburetor. It is built for boost now. So the only thing we don't have going to it yet is fuel pressure, but it works good as long as we're not running too much. If the boost drains the float bowl, it'll run bad. That's when you need fuel coming in. But as long as the bowl has fuel in it, the boost can come in, pressurize it, and be good to go. I would get more fuel if I pressurize my port right there, which I'm going to put a pitot tube in my charge pipe. The pitot tube will send pressure to the float bowl, which will pressurize that and be good to go. And I'm also going to pressurize the fuel tank. We're not going to have a fuel pump. If you guys know this one over here, sorry for all the mess. I got everything all squished up. Yeah. Complete fuel assembly, fuel pump, all the goodies. That works totally fine. On the dyno, I tested it with the pump off. I let everything build up pressure, pressurized the tank. It was good. I was quite surprised. Air fuel stayed perfect. So as long as fuel was flowing and there's boost in the fuel tank, it works fine. So this one, I'm going to drill a fitting up here and I'm going to have a charge line that's going to come down. So boost is going to come from my pitot tube up to my fuel tank to pressurize it. And it'll push fuel down to my carburetor and be good to go. So that I've already worked out. I just need to get the rest of my fittings and get it all together. Because, of course, most of the fittings are custom made. So that's how that goes. If you guys can see over here my drawer. Fittings. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff over here because I custom make everything. Yeah. There's so many custom made fittings in there, I can't even tell you. Trials and so anytime I need to make something, yeah, there's one that's even painted blue. That's a side fitting with a couple different deals, and and it's blue, so not even remember what that was even on. But if you need it, you got to make it sometimes, and that's half the battle with custom stuff. You just got to make it happen, but that's okay. Because nowadays, there's so many options. If you want to get out there and put a little bit of work in online, there's so much stuff available. It's kind of funny. So, the one thing we need to do is this little guy right here. We need to get oil from the crankcase up to the turbo. And it's, not a big deal. It only needs to come up a couple inches there. And this guy right here, this is a pulse fuel pump from a Polaris Sportsman 500. It's a Polaris fuel pump. This is the pump right here. Uses crankcase pressure to pump that bulb, and you have fuel in and fuel out. But I'm thinking, as long as it'll warm and, it's freezing today. Yeah, it's cold. But if it's warm, oil should flow into here and it should pump it no problem because it's only got to lift it just a little bit. And I don't need much oil for this turbo. It needs, at the most, about 4 PSI. And really, it just needs to drip in. Testing it here, having it running I'm just dripping in this. Some good old 3-in-1. This is great because it also prevents rust and tarnish, and it cleans and polishes. This stuff is amazing. If anything is ever, set that down. If anything is ever kind of funny and you want to just make it work better, 3-in-1 is amazing stuff. It's 3-in-1 or Marvel Mystery Oil. Marvel is awesome too. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is, like that stuff, but it works great. So if you can find it, get it. And don't use much. Don't waste it, because, yeah, as you see, that can is not new. I've had it for a long time. But it works great for stuff like this. I can drip a little bit of oil in. It drips out my housing down here because I got my drain line on. It's dripping out. So I know we're good. Once I get this plug right here is going to come out and go. The drain line is going to go from here down to there. So it can drain into the crankcase. And then over here on the very bottom right here. Sorry, let me. On the very bottom, down here, there's a plug on the ARC side cover. That's going to be my oil feed. It's a drain plug that I'll be able to just pop the drain plug out, put a fitting in there, and have my oil feed, then have my return over here on the bottom of the crankcase. So all should be good as long as my pump will pump a little bit of oil up here to my turbo and get everybody happy and flowing, which I'm pretty sure is going to be good to go. So I sure wish it would warm up. I would get a lot of this done a whole lot sooner. But it's not easy to come by stuff right now. The world is kind of in a different pattern because it is Christmas time, guys. If I think about it and really, if I think about it and ponder on it for too long, I'll lose it, because this was my mom's favorite holiday period. 1 second, let me turn off this heater. There we go. I want you guys to hear this. My family's favorite holiday. Most of my family's gone. I have a couple family members left. My good brother, love him. My good Uncle Tim, love him too. And, they're little bits of family, but our family's been drastically reduced. And now I might start crying, guys, because y'all have become my people. I never would have guessed that YouTube could provide so much love. I've had a lot of, on the other side, bad comments, which kind of make me like, whoa, that's not good. But on the other side, the comments that have helped all of this happen. I can't thank you enough, guys. I'm going to break down. I'm hold this in. Get this done, man. This is from you guys. My brain popped that out because we got here. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers, guys. At 2,500, I was about ready to flip a loop. I went for a ride, went for a swim, went and hung out with the ducks. Amazing, guys. And now we're at almost 5,000. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, but we got us a turbo mini chopper that is about the baddest little mini chop I've ever been a part of. I've built several. I've never built one with a RHB 31 turbo and plumbing and a big old boosted carb and a fully built 5-horse with all the ARC goodies from the innards. It's blowing some boost. Once again, thank you so much, guys. We're here. Like, share, subscribe, send this out to every person you know, because we're about to get this thing on the dyno. He's already like, "Ben, where's the mini bike? I want to put it on dyno." So as soon as we get this thing done, I just a couple more fittings to put back in here because hardware stores are closed. I can't get anything right now. I want to just stand out here and make it, but it's freezing. So I'd take a block of brass and make my custom fittings right now because I want to make boost. Yeah, guys. So very soon. That's going to be on the dyno. We're going to be spinning that roller up, making a bunch of horsepower, and this thing's going to be screaming boost. I can't wait. We weren't even sure if our RHV31 was gonna spool up with a 5 horse, but luckily I ported the heck out of this thing. It makes a lot of compression, which may be okay with boost. We don't know yet. Usually low compression engines make boost. This one's a high compression engine with a built everything, and it's gonna make a lot of boost. And we'll see what happens, because there's not any electronics. There's no computers, there's no fuel system, there's no pumps. Mechanical pumps, vacuum diaphragm pumps, that's it. Way more to come, as I always say, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Get this one out to everybody. When in doubt, figure it out. The truth will set you free. Kickstands up. Let's ride, guys. And please, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I want to start singing right now, because that's where I'm from. My mom would want me to also, but I'm going to hold it in. Please have a wonderful celebration, guys. Get out there and be merry with your family. Give everyone a big old hug. And if they don't want a hug, give them a kiss, because they're your family and they need to know it. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Get this out to the world. Thanks for watching. Let's ride. Yeah.
I must tell, went out into the snow, and on my back I fell. The gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as there I sprawling lie, but quickly drove away. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride